Well, hi guys. Hey, I hope you caught part one of this message. If you only knew is the title. I told you some things in that one that you may not have known about your past and your addiction and how they prepared you for many of the life situations that you're facing now and that you'll face in the future. You see, there's momentum from becoming clean, and you'll want to harness that momentum when you're in your quest for your new and better life. You need to believe that the very best part of your life is ahead of you. I think deep down you know you were meant for more, right? I seriously don't believe you endured all that you endured to achieve anything less than awesomeness. It was all part of shaping and molding you for the future. You know, there's an orchestration and process here, and everything you've been through and experienced, no matter how tragic or depleting it was, it's taken you to this next season of your life. And when someone asks you, how's your recovery going, you don't want to say, well, it sucked at first and tapered down from there. You know, that wouldn't be good. See, God's prepared you for a mission, and then He works through you to do incredible things. I feel I've prepared all my life for what I do, and it's amazing how every element has come full circle, and it encompasses everything that about me, from my passion, my gifts, my skills, my heart, and my mind. And you know as well as I do that we're in a battle for life and death, and the world is hungry for guidance. You know, they need leadership, they need love, they need direction. I tell you what, in Matthew 9:35 to 38 in the Bible, Jesus saw the people were harassed and lost, and He said, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. He was talking about the need for people to get help and direction and compassion. So the world needs you. You know, you may have escaped the dungeon and the courtyard looks nice and pretty, but I say you belong in the castle. And from the castle, you would be dispatched to the dungeon in the courtyard, you know, to benefit the other ones there with your story. And I believe you have a message of hope too. And the new chapters you're developing day by day. And the question is, how will those next chapters read? What will be your legacy? And do you even want a story of triumph, redemption, and freedom? Because you can love life, you can make a huge impact, you can even create income for yourself in telling your story and your life message. There's nothing wrong with that because money makes your message go further. And you know, you've got to want it and then muster up the confidence to go get it. But how do you do that? Well, before you're able to make your mark in the world, you need to understand and execute on 6 things I've got for you. First, you got to cross this certain threshold where you've dealt with limiting beliefs, fears, emotional hangups, emotional baggage, and old thinking. Because otherwise, that's going to hold you back. It's going to stop you right in your tracks, or it's going to come back to bite you in the butt later down the road after you've had a little success. Because fears and limiting beliefs are no match for the truth. You know what Jesus said is recorded in John 8:32, the truth will set you free. When you come to believe that you are enough and that you're not defined by your past, that you're loved by God as you are, then your self-esteem will become healthier naturally. And then you can intentionally develop your self-esteem simply by learning to like yourself with motivation, inspiration, that type of thing. Number 2, you need to be forgiven and you need to forgive. You know, joy and peace can't penetrate the wall of resentment and bitterness. Kryptonite is unforgiveness to a life. Hey, people wonder why they can't get no satisfaction when they try and they try and they try. Well, they can't because love isn't meant to be conditional. And darkness and light, they don't belong in the same room. Forgiveness clears the clog and lets love flow. You know, because you got to have love, genuine compassion, and empathy. And if you don't have that, you don't have anything to give. Okay, third, it's imperative that you know your desired future. You bring all your senses together and you visualize the ideal environment, the ideal person that you are, and you're doing what matters and doing what you love. And then ask yourself, what needs to be true that's not true now in order to make the desired future a reality? You know, when you answer that question, you will have established your execution goals, okay? So when it comes to goals, remember that one of your recovery sayings is very applicable. It'll be progress, not perfection. Okay, 4, to make your goals happen, you must have a strong enough why to reach them. Why does it matter? Why is it for you, and why is it important? Your why is going to provide the motivation for the journey, and your why is one of the keys to empowered thinking. Okay? When your why is strong enough, you will figure out your how. Bill Walsh said that, 49er fame. And then you got to take some steps towards achieving those goals. Okay? Number 5, believe and achieve it. You got to nurture your confidence, taking some risk, putting yourself out there, stay inspired and motivated. Don't settle for less than your best. Know your values and live by them. That'll give you confidence. Want it and focus. And when you know the truth about who you are and the value that you have and what you're capable of, that's when you're going to soar to new heights. Number 6, keep up your recovery program front and center. Hey, it's all for naught if you are not able to deny temptation. Building a great life has its ups and downs, and you got to be grounded and engaged in your recovery throughout that entire transition. The hardest part is probably over, but don't get caught off guard, because you know how relapse is. It's just waiting to pounce you when you least expect it. Guys, I hope that served you. I'm Rick Whiting, coach of second chances, and we're redeeming your past for a limitless future. Okay? If this encourages you, please give it a thumbs up and a subscribe, and hey, stay tuned so you don't miss anything. We got some more great stuff coming at you. Y'all be cool and rock on.